Okay.
The Mermaid Podcast.
Yes, if you want
I
stickers,
was gonna say,
I have. Thank you. I got more stickers if you guys want mermaid stickers. Yeah.
Never say no to a mermaid.
I mean, right? Mermaids have more fun. All right, that's good.
Mermaids do have more fun. Significantly more fun.
So are you guys excited for season 2? Because everybody else is.
Yeah, we're so excited.
So excited.
Okay.
We're on shooting episode 6 at the moment.
Oh, you are?
Going on to 7, yeah. So
How many episodes total will there be?
16.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Lots
More.
to get your teeth into.
Okay. Awesome. And when the last season left off, it was like a pivotal moment. Like Rin's gonna stay, Donna's dead. You guys are like having some issue. Your mind has been taken over by a mermaid song.
Yeah,
Like,
people keep telling me.
so what are we gonna see in season 2?
Continuation of that.
Yeah, it definitely takes off from that point. In that confusing situation, a lot has happened, but Rin is trying to make her life possible on land, and seeing how that goes. Well, there's definitely been a bit of distance between the three of them. Everybody's gone sort of. It's like we all had we were part of a massive fight or something. We've all gone back to the corners of our ring and
To lick our wounds.
to digest it.
Which is rough for Ben too, because he's like kind of away from his family, you know, because I don't know, he decides to in his life kind of reject hypocrisy and reject like status and all that kind of stuff. His family are very representative of that.
Yeah.
So I think that like Ben's kind of on his own trying to figure this out, you know. So I think he's gonna need some help at some point.
Yeah.
So we find us all dealing with that, but then as you guys know, there's going to be more mermaids.
Yeah,
come
great.
around.
That's what we heard.
Everything
Yeah.
overboard.
And they're
all the-
amazing.
Yeah,
You know, because the plan is when season 2 begins is for everyone to sort of try to find normalcy and move on with their lives, even if it's a new kind of life.
But that gets
But no,
disrupted.
that gets disrupted very quickly.
Yeah. You make a plan and God laughs.
And
so they say.
Maddie's mom might come back. That's what we hear.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been in Canada for too long. She's played by Garcelle Beauvais, who's a lovely actress, and it's a really fun dynamic to explore because it's so fractured and difficult, but underneath it all, there's a deep love. And you know, I think that we can all relate to the fact that there's people in our lives that will always be there, no matter what, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
And you have to learn how to deal with that. And so yeah, Maddie's definitely trying to juggle that.
And what's it going to be like for Rin to adjust to living there full time? Like, is she like there's physical adaptation and also customary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's quite hard. You know, she begins in this world with, you know, determination to start, having lost her sister, having, you know, lost her family who, you know, don't want to have anything to do with her because, you know, she's too close to humans, and then at the same time realizing her song has had this bad effect, and now they even have, like, you know, there's been a lot of negative, but I think the way she copes with that is to focus on humans. How do they take? What is it about them? How do they interact? How do they, you know, figuring out life as a human for Rin and doing the best she can. She's staying with Helen. Mm-hmm. You know, all those things that we don't really think about, but you know, we have economies and we have gadgets for things and the way our relationships are and all the, you know, all these tiny little things that make a very complex reality. She's focusing very hard to get that under her grasp, and I think it's a little bit to push down all the negativity. So she's literally forcing herself to move forward as much as she can.
But more mermaids are coming.
More mermaids are coming.
So I know you can't give anything away, but
More mermaids coming.
It just throws everything off. Like, you know, Rin was like on this. I mean, I'm talking about Rin now a lot, but
Well, you are Rin,
in that little, you know, theme, Rin's exploring to be human, and she's like, I'm gonna move forward. I mean, not as that's a very like psychological term, but she's on this objective, and then mermaids come back, and she has to go back to being mermaid, full mermaid with her family. So it's.
But no spoilers at the same time.
Yeah.
And I imagine, will some of the history of Bristol Cove kind of come into play, or will you learn more about that?
I think that's part of what's interesting about what they're going to be like when they come back. You know, it's like there's this dark history of like a genocide, as Helen describes. So if they were to come back, what are the chances that they're going to come back in a peaceful way? How would we deal with that? Why are they coming back? And I think that's why you should stay tuned definitely for season 2, because I think the same as the humans had varying reactions to when Rin comes to land, the mermaids are all going to have their own reactions to what they feel about humans, like from what they've heard and what they've experienced. What Donna experienced was kind of like the worst type of humanity. What Rin's experience is kind of the best. What type of humanity are they going to experience, and how is that going to change the way they act when they get here? So it's proper exciting.
That's cool. Do you guys?
Okay.
They've not asked anything.
So for the ladies, did you guys study any classical monster features to your facial expressions and to get into that type of, just to get into the sirens and the mermaids?
Do you mean artwork, or do you mean
just movies, artwork?
Movies definitely. There's not so much as monsters though, more at I shouldn't give away this but Starman with Jeff Bridges, I thought was. I mean, he's an alien, so that's like. But the way he interprets things as new, I thought was really well done. I haven't, that wasn't what I was doing. I tried to take it.
Mainly real
animals, mainly proper predators, both land and sea. What everyone always talks about, whether you've seen one or not, is shark's eyes. Is that look, that completely, it's cold look. And then at the same time, if you look at a cheetah or what's closer maybe to home is a cat, is those eyes that can seem to just penetrate you or penetrate in the blackest of nights, even the movements, why do spiders scare us so much? It's in their movement and their quickness, or when something's cornered, or what makes you feel like impressive is when something moves elegantly, like a whale, and the weight and the breath, and all these qualities in speed and in heaviness and in look and all those elements. I definitely, because at the end of the day, they still have to communicate something. You still have to kind of get where she's at in a way. So I was saying this earlier in an interview. We do pick up a lot about animals. We do feel like, we can definitely tell this animal's kind of in a good place, or it's really not, or it's ready to attack, or those kind of things. But what are they then? Because they don't have facial expressions like us, and that's where the journey began of picking and putting things together. And it was a weird couple of days.
I'm sorry, I had to move.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. So throughout the first season, we saw the horrible treatment that was happening with Ren and with Donna. Is that going to continue to happen? Are they going to just with the testing on them and whole experiments?
Well, they don't have anyone.
Luckily, Deck is out of the picture.
Yeah. But the government doesn't have any mermaids. Donna escaped, so they don't have any at the moment. But
with the new mermaids.
Well, that's you
sure
have to watch and find out.
If they find out that the mermaids are online, they're going to want to.
Yeah, but knowing governments, I'm sure something unsavory will be happening.
So great.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.